Hello and welcome to Preston Baker's March Market Update. Today I'm going to be talking about two topics: the strength of the sales in the rentals market and also the effects of inflation on interest rates as we go through 2017. So first of all, a lot of people assume that the residential sales market is much bigger than the residential rentals market, but it's not. At the moment there are 10,000 properties available to rent and only 7,000 to buy within the Preston Baker area. Now, what does that mean? Well, I think the big opportunity at the moment is for sellers. With only 7,000 properties available to buy, that's down 20% on October 2016. So there's clearly huge opportunity if I'm thinking about selling because buyers have got restricted choice. And I don't think there's been a better time to take advantage of our property launch strategy. Now, in most of the Preston Baker offices, our market share has nearly doubled in the past year, and that's because more and more sellers are choosing our property launch way of marketing properties. Now, we've sampled the effects of standard marketing and property launch marketing over 1,500 of our sales since 2014, and the results are conclusive and consistent through every office we trade in. We sell 46 days quicker with the launch, and we sell for 2.8% more. Now, that's for our average customer over £5,000 more on your sale price, which by the way pays for all of your fees. So an incredibly efficient way of selling a property, and that's, I believe, why our market share has increased so much. So if you are thinking about selling, my advice would be don't wait for the spring. There's no point. You've got really tight supply at the moment, so you've got to have the attention of the marketplace. So do get in touch with your local Preston Baker office as soon as you can. Now, on to inflation. Inflation is starting to pick up, and a lot of that is what economists would refer to as imported inflation. Effectively, because the currency has devalued, the cost of the stuff which we buy from other countries has gone up. And this means that the Bank of England will come under pressure as the year goes on to start thinking about raising interest rates. Now, the cost of a 2-year fixed rate, if you're lucky enough to have a 25% deposit, can be less than 1.5%, and the cost of a 5-year fixed rate can be less than 2.5%. So money is historically cheap right now. So if you're thinking about buying, it's a great time to fix. If you're thinking about staying put and remortgaging, again, another fantastic time to do it. So my advice would be I wouldn't speak to your bank because your bank can only tell you about their own products. I would speak to an independent advisor at one of Preston Baker offices. We've got access to the whole mortgage market, all of those who take introduced business, and therefore we can compare to make sure we find not only the best rate, but the lender which will look at your circumstances favourably. So definitely worth a chat. There's some really good opportunities in the marketplace at the moment. So I look forward to updating you again in April. Hopefully inflation will sort of settle down, and therefore the prospect of interest rate rises will diminish, but we'll keep you informed as the year goes on. Thanks very much for watching.